Hello, welcome to the Video Lover 3 channel. Yeah, now check it out, enjoy!
This update will also consist of some things that I got last week, since I wasn't able to do an update last week. Yeah, it's ripped right there, and I kind of accidentally did a little rip right there when I pulled it out to do the update. November 3rd, 1986. Yeah, it's a little, the barcode's a little faded on this. Former rental from Hollywood Movies. Yeah, the Velveteen Rabbit I got last week. I'll let you know about some other... Yeah, I'll let you know which other things I got last week once we get to them. This and Long Riders I just got today. Number 127. I don't see any form of printing on this, aside from this and some of these other printings, probably from the Scotch tape stock. Yeah. Didn't really think there was any other form of printing on this. Former rental from Herzog Video, Milwaukee, Oregon. Which I've never heard of that store. October 2nd, 1992. Promotional copy. Consumer impressions. Stuart Saves His Family trailer appears on Tommy Boy. Stuart Saves His Family features trailers for Clueless and Tommy Boy, in which I do also have the demo VHS of the former as well. If you've seen my upload of the opening to that tape, you know, Clueless. The promotional copy of Clueless, that is. Looks like number 28. And printed on the 31st week in 995. Got this last week. May 20th, 1997 to number 87. do not think I have heard of this until I have found it. It originally came from Hollywood Video. Printed on the 28th week of 1997. Also got this last week. Same with the next one, which I'm going to show after this. November 4th, 1997, and number 91. (2001), and inside is actually a different tape. We're on the 185th day in 99. If you know what the print date is, you let me know in the comments, please. Got this today. Someone named Bob and Sandy Johnson used to own it, but it's mine now. I got this, well, first off, number 196, but I mainly got it because it's reprint from the 10th week of 2001. Yeah. This and the last 3 DVDs I'm going to show I got last week. First is from Blockbuster on April 4, 2011. Oh, and here's the barcode on Mirror Has Two Faces one more time. Because it didn't focus on it, and because my vloggy didn't want to focus the first time. Alright. On to the next DVD. This one. The inside of there. This looks like a DVD-R. Eco case. Now, I also got a whole bunch of LaserDiscs last week, along with a LaserDisc player. A Pioneer CLD D504, which has an AC3 RF out. Now, once I can properly set up an AC3 RF setup, I'll be able to upload some LaserDisc openings with their Dolby Digital audio tracks. And maybe even DTS too. If I can get a LaserDisc player with the digital out. Because that's all you really need for DTS. It's just a LaserDisc player with the digital out and, you know, one of these. A Toslink. But, spoiler alert, none of the LaserDiscs that I'm going to show here are DTS discs. Although there are a couple Dolby Digital discs in there. Yeah. There aren't any DTS discs. Side 1 and side 2. Side 3 and side 4, which is a dead side. Yeah, 3rd Street Antiques. That's where I got these discs and the player. It was in Puyallup, Washington. I got them there through Facebook Marketplace for $225 in all. Yeah. So I'm probably just a step or two away from getting a Dolby Digital setup done on LaserDisc. I got a player. Now I just need to get either a demodulator or a receiver that has Dolby Digital AC3RF encoding built in. Which I am still on the lookout for something like that as we speak. Dead side. Okay, side 3, side 4. And then oh, here we go. And then there is sides 1 and 2. Yeah, looks like these the individual LaserDiscs were like $5 each. They must have been. Oh. It even came with a little pamphlet. See all this get up? Okay, here is side 1 and 2. 3, 4, which is the dead side. Oh, and forgot about this pamphlet. Okay. Just give me a moment while I try to get that back in there. Okay, that just about does it. Got it. That side. Program material has been recorded only on the other side of this video disc. Yeah, that figures. Since it's pretty short program. That would be 54 minutes. Side 1, side 2. Widescreen edition. It looks like there's another pamphlet. Pioneer Special Edition. More action on LaserDisc. Okay. So, side 1, side 2. Side 1, side 2. Originally $24.95, but I got this at 3rd Street Antiques in Puyallup, Washington, with the other LaserDiscs and the player. Yeah, 3rd Street Antiques. Well, the owner of the store sold it to me through Facebook Marketplace. His name is John, if you're curious. $39.85. It was originally from Silver Platters, but again, I got it at that 3rd Street Antiques through Facebook Marketplace. Originally $29.95. Okay. So, here is side 1, and here is side 2. Tower Records, $29.95. Where's where it came from? Side 1, side 2. Dead side. Side 2, side 1. Oh, it looks like we got another pamphlet. Oh, and there's nothing on the inside. Okay, there's the dead side of this one. Pretty sure you're all familiar with that infamous ending on one of my copies of the VHS of this film. You know, that was put on the 44th week in 92. Yeah. Yeah, I'd kind of consider it infamous. What do you think? Oh, but look at that. The plastic's kind of ripped. Anyways, there's side 1 and side 2. Side 1, side 2. Dead side. Don't call me Shirley! Oh, there it is. Dead side. Program materials have only been recorded on this other side of the video disc. Deluxe Letterbox Edition. Yeah. Look at that. Oh. And it looks like the front cover opens. And then we can get to see the chapter search index. Oh, okay. Got it. Here's side 1, side 2. And then there's side 4 and side 3. Got it. Yeah, and I got a couple THX LaserDiscs here. A couple of them. Side 1, side 2. There's the plastic. Should be kept in. Probably for protection from scratches or dust or whatever. Now if I could just get this back in there successfully. Okay, there we go. What's this post-it notes doing on there? Okay. Anyways. Okay, front cover also opens on this one with the chapter index. Okay. We're going to take a moment to get it all back inside. There we go. This one did not come with a case when I got it. It's a karaoke disc. And I got lots more karaoke discs, which I'll show after the others. Alright. Now we come to the first of the Dolby Digital discs that I got. Or rather, Dolby Surround AC3 Digital in the case of this one. Yeah. I know the deluxe CAV version of this has the theatrical deep note, you know, in the key of D. But I wonder what version of the deep note is on this version, the regular version. Well, maybe, well, you know, just as soon, yeah, you know, like, as soon as I can properly finish my AC3 LaserDisc setup, we'll be able to find out. Or if you have this disc and a proper AC3 setup, like a demodulator, like with a demodulator, or a AV receiver that has Dolby Digital encoding built in, maybe you can tell me in the comments. Side 1, side 2. Okay, there's another one on Dolby Surround AC3 Digital audio. This is the deluxe widescreen edition. I did check in, this has the Broadway logo, but I wonder what version of the deep note is on this disc's Dolby Surround AC3 Digital audio track. Yeah. Again, once I can get a demodulator and or a AV receiver with Dolby Digital AC3RF encoding built in, we'll be able to find out. Unless maybe one of you has this disc and a demodulator or receiver that has AC3RF demodulation built in. If you truly do have this disc and any AC3RF demodulation equipment, please let me know what disc, what version of the deep note is on this disc in terms of its Dolby Surround AC3 Digital soundtrack. So I really want to know. Side 1, side 2. And then we come to sides 3 and the dead side. And here's another one with the Dolby Digital soundtrack. I'm also curious as to what version of the Deep Note is on this disc's Dolby Digital soundtrack. So we're gonna find out as soon as I can get some proper AC3 RF demodulation equipment, or if you have this disc and have such equipment, then you might be able to confirm it to me what version of the Deep Note is truly on this disc's Dolby Digital soundtrack. Yeah, I'm probably not going to be able to find out for myself until I can get that equipment. But if you have this kind of equipment and this disc, you can tell me. If you're 100% sure. Yeah, you'll be 100% sure what version of the Deep Note is on this disc's Dolby Digital soundtrack. If you have this disc and AC3 RF demodulation equipment. You know, like a demodulator or a AV receiver that has Dolby Digital RF encoding built in. Decoding, I should say. Why do I keep saying encoding? Decoding. Dolby Digital AC3. Okay, and that's a dead side. Program material has been recorded only on the other side of this LaserDisc. And now here are some of the other karaoke discs that I got with the player. Okay, and that's a dead side, of course. Volume 43. Oh, and the other one was volume 37. This one's volume 43. Oh. Looks like some kind of microfiber cloth. Okay. Another one with the dead side. Of course. Okay. Volume 18. Ugh. I'm probably not going to show you the discs for the other ones. I just kind of want to speed this up. Volume 5. Volume 17. Volume 24. Number 27. 5. This one's 80s Hits, Volume 5. Here's Volume 3 of that. Volume 18. Volume 24. Yes, St. Elmo's Fire. I don't think I've seen the movie St. Elmo's Fire, but I might consider watching it at some point. We'll see. Standards, Volume 14. Well, that's strange. How come it's in there instead of the proper place? Oh, I'll go ahead and show you. Yeah, I wasn't going to show you the disc for this one, but here it is. I just kind of wanted to speed it up a little bit. Okay. Yeah, Volume 11, Standards. And then we got Volume 8 of 60s Hits. Yeah, I'm just going over them quickly, since it'd probably take a little too much time if I showed up the whole thing at once. And there's the last one.
Goodbye.